Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is day 8 of Off the Board, and this is a little bit different of a process video for you. So you saw in the beginning there was kind of an altered piece of wood, and so I decided it would be fun to attempt to make this as well. And I had 3 of these boards. I got them on clearance at Walmart, I think for $3. And they're from Jelly Bean Soup. And I had my daughter and her friend and over for crafts, basically. So I thought it'd be fun and we all would attempt to make one of these. So I have an old Cricut, and this font, I think it was from my cartridge called Art Philosophy, maybe. It was a close to my heart one. So I just cut out the L, the V, and the E, and then used my tape runner to stick it down, and because I don't want it to be permanent. And then I had this burlap flower that I got at Hobby Lobby for, I think it's $1, but I didn't like the bright pink of it. So I went ahead and I am going to kind of distress it with the paints. So the first paint that I'm using is from Dina Wakley, I think. And it is in turquoise. And then I'm just adding some gesso in white to kind of tone down everything. So you'll see me kind of making a mess of that. And then I'm going to set it to dry and help the kids paint theirs as well. So you can see it has kind of bled, and I think it's because I didn't use adhesive everywhere, but I'm okay with it. It's a little homemade. So now it is dry, and I'm using the hot glue gun to add this floral piece here, and with some hot glue. And then I'm going to grab my buttons, and where those holes were from the cutout, I decided to add the pink buttons to bring the pink in a couple of different areas. And I'm also going to add one to the center of the flower as well. So I'm not so sure that I would call this a success. I do kind of like how it looks when I am done, but I am definitely not in love with it per se. But the fun thing was being able to craft with my daughter as well as her friend, and they are super happy with the ones they made. My daughter made ours for the neighbor who has some health issues, and they also made cards for him, and her friend made one for her room. So I think it's super important that when we have kids to spend time and craft with them. They usually love to hang out with us, or at least my daughter loves to hang out and do kind of what I'm doing. And it's a perfect time to talk and get to know them, and it's just super fun. That being said, I did want to address my video, I think it was day 5, and I realized that the title was slightly insensitive, maybe, to some, but it really sparked a conversation with my daughter. So there are tons of kids with different issues that you are going to find that they are going to go to school with. And so I thought it was perfect timing for the education. So here are pictures of mine, my daughter's, and her friends. And Then we did some research and learned a little bit about diabetes. So I thought I would share the sites that we use so you can discuss that with your children. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.